Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the World of Tanks Garage. Today we have a brand new tank. This is the Tier 7 Comet. This is a fun little tank to play. It's got great gun depression. You can sneak and peek a ridge, really get after people. We're fully upgraded in this tank. I kind of got off this tank early on during the Cromwell, so I never had much seat time in the Comet. But I wanted to kind of showcase it. We've had some people ask to see this tank, so I figured, you know what, I'll go ahead and buy it, start showcasing it a little bit. So let's take it out, get its tracks a little dirty, see what kind of fight we can get into. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a match, shall we? All right, guys, so this is a good little map for this tank. Not really hilly. We can get around fairly quick. Looks like we got some E75s, 103 Jag Tiger. A lot of big tanks we really don't want to mess with. We are at the bottom of the team. We are not top tier. So, with that being said, I'm going to do my usual on this map. And I'm going to push the left-hand side over here. Excuse me. I got a little bit of a cough going on today, so I'm going to have to edit some of that out. But let me get a drink of water. So normally I just push over here to the left-hand side, kind of peek this ridge. Normally I'd go to the corner, but since we are low tier, I'm just going to kind of play this little position kind of soft. It looks like our 49 is going pretty deep into their spawn anyways to get some spots. So I figured I'd kind of roll up here, see if I saw anything across middle. I don't see anything. I'm kind of waiting for something down there by that little tower, but nothing comes up. I was kind of surprised because normally there's always a tank that likes to sneak up there. I see one tank off to my right. It's a Tiger. That's a soft target for us. So I tracked him and just never had a shot. So I was like, whatever. Then I saw the Freedom, not such a soft target for us. We got to make sure we hit his hatch to be able to do anything to him. And we got a lot of tanks pushing to our left. But I'm not too worried because if you look at the map, I see a lot of our heavies are over this way. There's like 4 heavies over here. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable in my position here. I see a Motherland I try to engage, but it's down over the hill from the 49. I just don't have shots on anything, so I'm growing a little impatient in this location. But also, you got to remember, I am low tier, so I have to be careful. There's that Jag Tiger. I'm kind of worried about him, so I ping him up a little bit. Peek the hill. I know there's a lot of mean stuff I don't want to shoot at. That 88 might be a good target, but he's behind the hill. So I got detected and I decided to back off a little bit. There is artillery on the board. So I'm just trying to play it cautious right now. Because if I get hit, I'm pretty much destroyed with a lot of these tanks. So, just missed me. So I got out of there just in time. I don't have 6th Sense on this crew yet. I'm working on it. I just put this as a brand new crew and we're working on 6th Sense because it's difficult to play peeking these ridges and being detected like that. So, and not having 6th Sense as your first perk. So if I can recommend anything, I would recommend 6th Sense. I use it on every one of my tanks. I don't like taking a shot and then being detected. I don't like that at all. I like the 6th Sense comfort of saying, okay, there's somebody there. I'm about to be detected. Now, I was kind of confused at what was going on here. Now, I know this is only a tier 7 heavy tank in this IS, but it's an IS. It is a Russian tank. It hits fairly hard. So I was kind of wondering why he wasn't playing a little more aggressive than what he was. I see the Indian. I bounce off of him. I didn't make a really clean shot on him, but then I see this 103 pop the hill. I get one little shot on him, and I had to back away. I can't fight that tank at all. Then this IS is kind of just like got me cooked. I couldn't turn. I was like, what is this guy doing? So I had to stop. I was like, come on, guy, like, get it together. You got a star on your barrel. You're a heavy tank. Like, get out there and help that T10. I mean, I can't help him. If it would have been me in a heavy tank, I would have got out there and helped those guys at that corner, but I can't do it in this little tank. You can see I can only do 134 damage. All I'm going to do to this E75 is piss him off. And then they're going to turn and just destroy me. You can see I'm hitting this Indian Panther. He's only a tier 8, and I can only chink away little bits of armor at a time on this guy. So it's really hard to go up against these bigger tanks. So you got to be very elusive and kind of stay back and play like you're a light tank. So I see the 75. I'm just trying to keep them lit up, and then they tell me that the Artie's dead. And that's when I notice this guy's behind me. How the heck did he come all the way through the middle and nobody lit him up? So might as well start chunking away at him. Chip away at this little clown car paint as much as I can with my cannon. He's going to hit me. I just try to stay moving, stay wiggling around. The IS gets its attention. So the guy's really kind of panicking because now he's getting hurt a little bit. So I'm not quite sure if those guys are pushing behind me. So I just dip down here. It appears by looking at this guy, he's more worried about the IS than he is me, which is fine. But I'm going to chew him apart. I'm just going to keep whittling away, 140, 130, you know. Let's see, I hit him again for 143. I got him tracked. One more shot, get 151 in him, and somebody else gets the last shot, gets a little assisted damage. So great little spot right there that was able to get that tank. But now, as you can see, our left side here is starting to fall. There's not much I can do to slow a lot of these guys down. I try to put one into the 103, but you can see how much damage I do. All he's going to do is turn and just take me out. So, but my rate of fire is the only thing that saves me. So I'm just trying to chunk him up as much as I can. And he kind of gets away from me a little bit right there, and then somebody else gets a shot on him, which finishes him off. So we did our part, but this poor 32, there's nothing I can do to help him. I'm trying, but this E75 is just too armored for me. I shoot around, it flings wide and hits that dead tank of that KV-4. So at this point, I take one more shot, and I got to go because the Yag Tiger sees me. I'm trying to get down off of this hill. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. Oh, and I repaired it. And then the E75, oh, hits me again. Leaves me with 48 hit points. I'm trying to get away from these guys. I'm just worried that he's going to kill me right here. I'm like, come on, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Somehow I got away. Somehow I got away, and the Yag Tiger died. Now, I'm hoping this IS is going to help us out, but then we're trapped between an AT-15. So they're moving around on us. Our crew is pushing up to the far north. So I see that this is that freedom, and I'm like, oh, my Lord. But I got side shots on him. So I start just winging away, thinking I got to get this guy off the board before this tank. Hopefully this IS is going there. I got lucky, and I set him on fire. I was like, yes. I hit him again, and it bounced. And I'm like, come on, give me a couple more shots. He's still not looking at me. After that, he's had enough. He's going to look at me now. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. And, oh, he missed a shot. Thank God. I see the 15. I'm trying to back up, but it's too late. Just too late. I just could not hold off those tanks. I don't have the health pool to hold those tanks off, and I'm still wondering, why is this IS not more in the fight than what he has been? So I was really kind of disappointed that he didn't really help us out with that E75 as much as I felt like he probably could have. Thank God for this 54. This guy's having a great game on our team. It was coming down here to the wire. We're 3-on-3, and I was really kind of stressing out. And then I see this guy's got, that guy gets dead. The medium all of a sudden is right here, got his butt to this guy. He gets set on fire. He's dead. I'm thinking, okay, we got this in the bag now. This 54 is rushing this 15. Everybody should know where he's at. All they got to do is converge and then tighten the noose on this guy and it should be done. That guy put one in the dirt, which was kind of a bad play on his part. And I kind of got worried here for a moment because the AT-15 was turning. He stops, backs up to get a shot, but lets the AT-15 spin around. And I was like, man, he should have just kept going because now the AT-15 is looking directly at him. But he misses and somehow gets around him again. Gets another good clean shot into him. The IS rams him and hits him one last time for the final kill. And that is going to be game. So it was a little touch and go. We did our part. We survived as long as we could be in the lowest tier. So being low tier, let's see how we did in this lineup of this lobby with all these bigger tanks. 2,973, almost 3,000 damage in that little Comet. And that shows you how fast that rate of fire can really put damage on the board with this little tank. If in the right position and peeking hills and everything, you can cause a lot of damage with this tank. It's a great little tank. Look at that. Second on the team in damage, and we were bottom tier. Our T10 did not have no damage. Our Bat Chat artillery had no damage. Our Freedom had no damage. Somehow we pulled out the win. I fired 27 rounds, 24 direct hits, and 20 pins. This tank is just, it doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage, but you can pick enemies apart. As you can see, I just picked and picked and picked and picked. We did all this damage to this team. So by all means, it's a unique tank to play. But I'll tell you, if you can get this tank and you can play it, and you can play it well, you'll understand how World of Tanks works. So with that being said, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know I did making it. It was fun. It's good to be back in the Comet. Like I said, I hadn't been in there in a long time. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, come hang out, be part of the audience. Until next time, guys, we will see all your faces on the battlefield. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.